So it is that pink and white. It's a white freshwater pearl that's a 7 to 7.5 millimeter, and then that signifies the mother. And then you've got the pink freshwater pearl, 5.5 to 6.5 millimeter. That's going to signify the child. This open work, this kind of nurtured embrace, the symbolism, and then there's a genuine diamond accent in the pink pearl that signifies the life, the internal spark, that true gestational period that we only find in the transformation of the pearl. It's the only gemstone that has the same kind of gestational transformation that a mother holds and embraces with her child. So it is coming along with the chain that is included, as well as this beautiful pendant. It's a highly anticipated, you know, giftable item. So if you want to think ahead, maybe for Christmas, maybe for someone's special day, maybe for a gotcha day, if you do a, you know, if you've adopted a child, maybe it's the child that you've lost and you want to hold something close to your heart. For $7.49, it really is special. It is beautiful. We have the ring to go along with it if you want to add that to your order. FlexPay means less than $15, you can get both of them home. It could be something that you wear together or you wear separately. The chain on this, remember, is included, so you don't even have to think about it. It comes gift box. And I want to kind of turn it over so you can see that it sits flush against the skin, so it sits flat, so it's not going to move around. You see that significant pearl? That is so substantial at that 7 to 7.5 millimeter. And then as we close in, you can see the signification of the child, the pink pearl with the white clear diamond accent, and it just gently rests there. You can hold it close to your heart. If it's a gift for yourself, I congratulate those of you that are picking it up this morning. It is true wearable art by one of the most world-renowned famous photographers in the world that brought to us a special capsule collection, and it's $100 off. You could literally buy 5 of these and not have spent the price that you would have originally paid for one. And if you want to know where's the inspiration, here's the inspiration. It's a beautiful photograph that was taken with the love, with the embrace, with the nurture, with this moment captured in time that just will take your breath away. And for those of you that have children, you know this moment of touching your child's skin, and then you get something that symbolizes that moment, that nurturing, that embrace, that bond that you can either keep for yourself or gift. Stay on the phone lines. We are very, very busy. I don't blame you. It's an opportunity to be able to pick this up. If you like the